Today, October 6th, marks the one-year anniversary of an important promise that ICE made last year to reform their detention policies and procedures in order to create a truly civil immigration detention system. ICE has not kept their promise, and we are here today to bring attention to a system in dire need of reform. Despite attempts to reform, ICE detained a record number of people in this past year, roughly 380,000 men, women, and children. Reports show that many of those detained continue to suffer human rights violations while in custody. Immigrants continue to be jailed for months or even years under substandard conditions, often without any meaningful judicial review. Mistreatment by guards, grossly deficient medical care, and limited access to family and legal counsel continue to be persistent problems. Nearly 10% of the deaths of immigrants in ICE custody over the past 7 years happened in this past year. So we gather here today with a clear message. We are here today to tell ICE to stop criminalizing immigrants. We are here today to tell ICE to end racial profiling. We are here today to tell ICE to keep families together. In fact, it is not even a crime to be in violation of immigration laws, but rather is a civil violation. With that kind of civil violation, immigrants should then go through a process to determine if they have a right to stay in the United States. But instead, the U.S. government has blurred those lines.
Today is the first anniversary of a report that was commissioned by Immigration and Customs Enforcement. With the new administration, they were going to try to improve the conditions for immigrants that are held in detention, and I think responding to the pressure from groups saying that things were not going well. So the report came out and said that they were going to work on a number of different things, and they were alternatives to detention, to a civil detention model, to sound medical care, transparency and oversight, and fiscal prudence. Well, as it turns out, we don't see those changes, and so we're here to call attention to the fact that the changes have not happened. Today, Immigration Detention Watch Network and other groups across the country came out with a report card speaking to all those points that I just mentioned, all the different things that they were going to change. And in fact, some things have changed, but a majority of things have not.